Bree and I both took like 4-hour naps last night. Ultimate research. Alright, pups and cat, we're on. Let's do this. Let's kick some ass.
Brad, you were chosen.
Yes, I was. So we finished the fight with the fungal queen and put her down not permanently. And we did manage to restrain the Minotaur and remove the, I want to say curse, more brainwashing on him. And while we were waiting for him to wake up, we investigated the ruins. We found out they were old dwarven ruins, and there was an old relief, mostly in pictograms or hieroglyphics, detailing the battle that created the actual canyon, or so the legend says. Then we all took long rest to recuperate after the fight, and about midway through the night, the Minotaur woke up, and Elora and Barry intimidated/interviewed the Minotaur. Found out his name, his mom's name, and his stepdad's name. It's unclear, but the male leader of I want to say the male leader of
Strixus, is that the name of the mom?
yes, Strixus is the name of the mom. The other names, I'm not even going to bother to try and pronounce. I'll leave that to our glorious leader. But allegedly, the pack of unconfirmed demons is protecting the valley from the fungal queen, who wants to free something. I don't think we ever got confirmation on exactly what it was.
They're protecting something in the crack that if the fungal queen were to continue to take over would disrupt that.
Right.
One of those.
Directions unclear. We did also find out that the fungal queen comes back to life after being defeated roughly about 24 hours later, due to being a fungus and having spores, being able to propagate a new body. We then started to head down the rift and fought off some Vegapygmies. And as we left off, we were continuing down.
And also, we're not sure if she is going to reconstitute. They did hit her with Rodica.
Yes, you knocked her spores out of alignment.
I think it's better if we expect it's just going to happen.
Yeah.
I agreed.
No need to
All
confuse
right.
the viewers.
All right, so you guys continue your way going down the steps until, I believe I did hint at this earlier, you were seeing what looks to be some sort of a crevice down beneath that you can finally see the bottom of. And when you do see it, you can see glowing runes somewhere in the middle of this canyon / area. Let's see. I am turning the page to the right page.
Oh, joy! Something's glowing. Great.
I know there's magma down
Yeah.
there.
And Minotaur Boy said, home.
Hum?
Boom.
Oh, I thought you said hum when we see it, like that's gonna protect us or something.
And now we break into the musical portion of the episode.
Jeremy's been waiting for this forever.
Why'd you pull the
Mama's
Mushroom
down there.
Queen? She had it coming.
If Barry doesn't get a solo where he just says "Mama" and Barry the entire time,
Oh,
I'm
so
so
what
mad.
you're saying is we have to break into Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama.
Mama.
Mamma mia! All right, so you guys continue your way, and you hear the individual Minotaur speak out and just say, Mama's down here. Mama. And you guys continue going downward until you finally get to near the base of the area. And as you turn the corner, you are now looking upwards at the two very sheer cliffs, straight up, straight down. Around you is all blackness with a little bit of glowing from here and there. You're not quite certain what it is at this moment, but you can see that there is still vegetation down here. Very minimal, but it's just warm and humid, very warm. And let me copy and paste and bring you guys to that location. If I can find it. Where did I put it? Here it is. And you guys are right over here in this corner, if it will load. There we go. And as you guys come down the area, you can see what looks to be figures moving around and an individual with bright red hair looking over in your direction. They immediately get into a position. They look like they're ready to attack as the Minotaur comes out and just says, "Mama," as it runs forward and goes right after the woman in the red hair.
In the red hair, not wearing it.
With the red hair. As they embrace, she looks at you all kind of perplexed, like, what the hell? And you could see the other demons that are all around just kind of lower their claws a minute, again, also perplexed, as there's an exchanging of words between the Minotaur and you presume to be Mama, and she looks over at you all and just says, "You saved my baby. How very heroic of you. What do you call yourselves?"
We are the Order of the Winter Flower.
Very official. I like it. And were you expecting a reward, or?
Oh, I'm just gonna look over my shoulder at everybody. We're going complete honesty with that? Was that the plan?
Shrug.
Yeah, we should.
Actually, we were sent here to wipe y'all out by the mushroom people. Not the ones right up here, but the other ones that explode people. But I don't know. We think something like bigger might be going on. So we figured we'd come and chat with you first.
They're all part of the same tribe.
Diggity daffodil. Kertz is excited he got that right.
Part of the same
Sorry.
tribe. Why would the other ones want to wipe out the queen?
I don't know, but the queen came from the temple. She came first, and then, for whatever reason, she decided not to go back to the temple. But she moved us over here, and she's been trying to get down here for quite some time. And she has also created this as she points over, and you can see a plethora of different weird-looking fungi. This is not any kind of fungi that you have ever seen before. It looks to be very unique and exotic type of fungi, all in this area.
And why is it that you're here?
Well, for whatever reason, we found ourselves liking this area. It's quite warm and humid and away from the hubbub up there. And we found something that we are interested in, and we are trying to discern what to do next. And we've been here for quite a little bit of time.
What are you interested in?
What you see here. Well, actually, what's under here, as she points over to the fungal area that's just infested You could see underneath the fungus are flagstones where you saw the runes that were glowing. It's a little bit more difficult to see it at this angle than it was while you were coming top down, but you can see that the runes are very gently glowing. The same color as her hair, just a light orange.
Could I guess this would probably be closer to an arcana than a nature, huh?
Really quick, I forgot to read this.
Yeah.
These ruins are not in as treacherous a condition as the remainder of the vacant settlement, but the flora has an odd sensation about it that is as off-putting as the distracting aroma that hangs in the air. The fungal growths here are carefully taperied? That's a tough
Topiaried?
word. Topiaried, sure. And partitioned to create malignant shapes and symbols that hurt your eyes when gazed upon for more than a few moments. Sporelina, you were saying?
To kind of like look at the spores and glowy stuff, would that be a nature check or an arcana check?
I'd accept both.
Yes! Thank you, oh great master.
That's soon to be Doctor Master to you.
Oh, if we
Not yet.
that's what DM stands for.
Not yet.
Soon is
Uh,
Doctor Master.
You're not allowed to be
Dr.
the doctor
Master.
and the master at the same time. The Luvians won't accept it.
Mm-hmm. 22.
22.
As Sporelina steps over to the fungi, you see. Ooh, excuse me, hiccup. That's a lot. You see these the demons get close to you as oh, damn it. Why did I do that? You see the demons get close to you as if not to allow you to get any further, Sporelina, but you're close enough that you're able to perceive a little bit. I'm going to bring them a little bit closer just in case. And you can see that hovering above the fungi and this symbol is an individual who is floating, levitating, legs crossed, arms and hands together, and just eyes closed, seems to be meditating over this area. As you could tell that these demons seem to be protecting him, whatever he is doing. But with that kind of a nature check, you can tell that these are very, very exotic and unique. You are quite certain that I'm gonna need an Arcana check for this.
But
And the beast.
I'll assist.
I know. It's on top of this 22 nature.
I'll assist.
thank you.
And guidance.
Okay. All right. Guidance is a D4.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
14. Yeah. I was like, Arcana's not my strong suit.
All right, so you are able to discern that these particular mushrooms are, in fact, very unique. They are, some of them, not all of them, because you didn't roll high enough for the other stuff. You know that many of these fungi are used for something very rare found amongst druid circles. It's very difficult to do, and the art has all but faded away. But they're known as micello suits, a type of armor made from fungi, and you know some of these recipes.
Ew. Micello suits? Those are like so like vintage. Okay. Sick.
As Strixus comes over to you, her hair kind of glows a little bit brighter as she approaches Sporelina and just goes, so what are you planning?
Well, I mean, I guess our original plan was to like kill the upstairs shrooms and then kill you guys and then kill the veggie mites. Nope. Veggie pygmies. But like that's starting to seem like we were the bad guys. So I don't know. Can we help you out somehow?
Well, you did save my son, so I guess we can let you in on a little bit of
And we're
what we're doing.
literally all being blatantly honest with her. We're not even
Yeah.
trying to like lie.
So it could be kind of a failing mission to try and lie to a devil. Like,
Also fair.
Well, my name is Strixus, and that over there is Skuldrus, and we're trying to figure out what this is down here, why the fungal queen wants it, and try to open up whatever is underneath all this fungal growth, and maybe we can use it ourselves.
Awesome. Love this.
Jesse,
You see?
how close are we to the sentry of the underneath Skuldrus?
Exactly how you see it. You're about, 35, 40 feet away. Skuldrus is like over the main seals that you guys saw while you were coming down, top down, looking at a bird's eye view. And he's like over the center of all those runes, the kind of runic circle. But so are all of the fungi. So kind of hard to get in there as well. He's levitating over the fungi.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just need to be within 30 feet. Because I would like to use detect evil and good.
Hey guys, sorry, I didn't realize we were still doing it today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Not
We're happy
issue.
you're here.
Did you at least take a shower before you came?
no, you
no,
take a
Or
shower
after.
after.
All right. Really quick, Dan, how are you? How's life?
Oh, it's going all right. My dog's cough started acting up real bad, and oh, I just realized I haven't sent you the picture of my dog high as balls after the vet.
You haven't, and I need to see it.
It was hilarious. I am sending it on the phone right now.
All right. Well, while that is being sent, anything else?
Not too much. Work's been work. Been slowly starting to get stuff sorted, and then to add to the chaos, my refrigerator decided to die for good yesterday, so I need to send out an email and whatnot to my landlord to say, hey, just replace the damn fridge.
But I might be able to fix it.
Is this your new landlord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, it's like the guy that's the manager for it isn't too bad. Like, it's kind of weird because like it's like the owner still owns it, but it's like not. But I actually have like a rental manager instead that like for the go-between. But like it was the owner that had like insurance for the appliances, so they took a while for them to sort that crap out, which is why it took forever last time. But like, I don't know. There's got to be something electrically wrong with it because like they replaced the compressor last time and then that fixed it. And I know the electricity's still working because the fan's still blowing in the freezer. But this time, instead of just not working well when the compressor was dying, it's just like not refrigerating at all.
Okay.
So it's back to fast food for me and frozen pizzas that go in my
Nice.
mini fridge.
Awful.
Or mini freezer. It's yeah. So I have a functioning freezer at least.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. So, Kertz had detected evil and good. Kertz, you detect elemental coming. You don't know where it's coming from, but you detect elemental and fiend. Although I'm sure you could guess where. And divine sense. What does that remind me? Is that anything?
It's the
you can
exact same as detect evil and good, so we should also know if this area is consecrated or created.
Yeah, that was the main thing.
No and no. So you
Sure.
get the same feeling as Kertz, but it's not desecrated or consecrated.
Do just heuristics. Do you think that this has anything to do with the legend of the mighty dwarf?
What about the dwarf? I don't know this legend.
I'll recount what we learned last session about the giant dwarf that fought in the celestial battles and then was felled and fell down here, and that was what back.
I know of no legend, but that sounds pretty far-fetched. These are lava tubes, from what we can tell, and were formed from liquid hot magma.
Right.
Right.
Well, a lot can
Magma.
change in millennia.
Yeah,
Would
I
you
guess
say a
that's
lot could
true.
change in magma?
Malegmana.
Maligma?
Um. I'll look at Kurtz. Do you have any idea what these runes could mean?
I'm a doctor, not a master, but I can try.
Well, what about our other magic users?
You're a poor dog, Dan.
I don't think she is poor. I think she's actually quite enjoying herself in that photo.
Ugh.
I assume it would be an Arcana check.
Yeah.
So again, yeah, go ahead, Dan.
They said it was similar to codeine, whatever was in the cough syrup injection that they gave her. So yeah.
Again, Kurt, as you try to get kind of close, these demons just kind of get close to you, and you see Strixus just go, what are you planning on doing before you do anything? Our leader, Scaldrus, is currently meditating on the issue.
Currently, we're
So-
not planning on doing anything. We just want to look. I mean, the plan was to kill y'all, and that's been put on hold.
Can you hold, please?
Roll an intimidation check, Elora.
That was just a statement of a fact.
As she kind of crosses her arms and like steps back to her son, the Minotaur, who's like, she like hits his pack, like he's massive in comparison to her, and she just goes, "All right, but stay away from Scaldrus if you can. He is in deep meditation, and we don't want to disturb him."
Yeah, I don't want to get near him as much as you don't want me to get near him.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
So, Kurtz, you were planning?
Yeah, might as well. What is it, Arcana or religion?
So, what are you planning on doing? Trying to like,
Decipher the runes.
Sure.
Or-
Again, it's really difficult with all this fungus here. It's just covering everything. So you might be able to like get one rune, but there's probably hundreds of runes in a circle in this thing, and it's pretty big.
One is
So-
good enough.
All right.
Can I ask the mushrooms to show what the runes look like underneath them?
You can speak with plants and make a persuasion check.
I can
And yeah,
naturally speak to them, so I don't have to do a spell.
Okay. Kurtz, give me an Arcana as you find one of the runes that is not covered in fungus.
Can it be a religion check?
Honestly, it could be religion, history, or Arcana.
Aha. I'll take the religion and guidance.
Okay, with a 19. Sporelina, as you speak to some of the fungi, most of the fungi just respond back as, "Oh, we're just here as like a placement. Don't worry, we'll be going soon." And then other fungi just go, "Lady, we're fungi. We can't see our asses."
I can see my ass.
Well, that's
She's got a
wonderful.
very
You're on
cute
2 feet.
ass.
We're not. We're stuck to the ground.
And that's a shame because she's got a very cute ass.
Ooh, don't get Elora mad at us.
No, I mean we've talked about it. You can join us anytime you want.
This is actually just Jeremy's stream now.
Stardew Valley all over again.
Oh God.
What?
Kurt, so with that religion check, you are able to determine that this is in fact this one rune. How do I say this? You can determine. You know what? I'm gonna need history and arcana as well. I'll keep that 19. I'm gonna average them together because it kind
I
of does
will
coincide.
assist. I can assist in history, not arcana.
And all assist in Arcana.
I would
All right,
like
so
that.
17.
Oof.
14. Well, it's as
14.
high as you could have gotten.
All right. So in terms of
You know-
the history, you know that these are dwarven ruins. These are dwarven runes, as I should say. And you know that they are quite old. In fact, probably a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 years old. They're just an old dialect. As for the religion check, which was a 19, you determined that it may have been. It's referencing a name. It's covered up by the fungus, but it's referencing a name of something like a god in essence. It's referencing a god, but it's like you can't see the name. And then with that Arcana 14, you're able to determine that these runes are magical, and that's pretty much all you got.
When we were learned of, or when we rolled for the history of the legend of the fallen dwarf, did we get the name of that dwarf?
You did not.
Womp womp.
I'm liking the burial ground idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a burial ground, or grave, or a tomb.
How confident are you in that assumption?
As confident as I always am.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
11.
Why don't we harvest the mushrooms around this area and see what the full rune says? I speak Dwarvish, and sure, with the combined brain power in this room, we could come to a conclusion. I'm saying that loud enough too for Strixus.
You want to remove all these fungi? Well, I'm not exactly immune to poison and disease.
I am. If you guys just want to get out of the way so you don't accidentally breathe anything in, I can totally take care of this. No problem.
Okay, I mean, you destroy all this, and that's fine by me.
Oh, mushrooms never die. I will transplant them as they are meant to be. This is what you guys get for not talking.
Sickle shink.
I start moving them, and then I explode their caps away from the actual ruins, so they are able to grow anew around it.
Why can I just picture you twisting the mushrooms like a confetti popper? Just poof.
Correct.
Is it possible to, while she's doing this, to harvest any of it for my Sillisuit stuff?
You can certainly try.
I will have Barry assist her since he's immune to poison and
Okay, let me do that. Oh, okay. I forgot that we could do that. Nature?
This is a harvesting check, so if you have a harvesting
Yeah, I do.
herbalism kit, yeah.
So you choose the skill it's based off of, though.
Okay, it would be nature, yeah.
Okay.
As Strixus just kind of crosses her arms and tells in Infernal? Yeah, in Infernal to get back. For those of you who understand Infernal, she tells the other fiends to get back, as well as her son, as you begin to harvest away at this area, and you are able to grab. Let me how many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Roll a d12 for me, please.
She keeps coming in and out of the outside.
Eight, 12.
I'm not mad at that
11,
number.
10, 9, 8. Well, that's ironic. You find some poison pods that make you immune to diseases and being poisoned.
Well,
If
I know
you were to
exactly.
make them, yeah, if you were to make them.
I can make this for you guys. This is awesome.
Everything. Awesome.
Oh, I don't think we want any. No, no, thank you.
You sure?
Nothing personal. I was actually talking about my friends.
Oh, sorry.
Awkward.
I'm gonna need you all to roll a d100.
Oh God.
Oh, beans.
Highest one gets it.
Woo! Thank God.
Ah, beans.
Wow.
Waiting for
Whoa.
Kaelor, there he is.
Cinna and I both rolled a 22.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
wait,
see
and this
that.
is for Barry.
I don't think it would be Barry.
Oh come on, let Barry roll.
Curtsy boy. What's your passive perception?
20.
I guess it makes sense that you'd be the one. I know some of you are higher, I know, but Curtsy, you're busy, Sporelina, and Cinnamoira, you're probably helping Sporelina. Kertz, so as you are just kind of off to the side in like one of the crevices and cracks, just kind of looking around the area, you notice something move on the ground, something quick, something very fast, and you hear scraping as it moves, and it kind of scurries away for a moment.
Would I have noticed fast enough to cast a spell?
Would it be fast enough to cast a spell?
Like, would I have noticed in enough time to be able to just blank fire one off at it?
Roll a initiative. You have to beat a
Ouch.
whatever that is.
19.
I don't have its modifiers in front of me, but I assume. Yep. I don't think you'd be close to it.
Okay.
It scurries. What were you gonna do to it? Like, what did you throw at it but missed?
Hold monster.
All right, hold monster.
You need to
I'll say you didn't lose the spell slot. You were like right about to spell and cast it, but it moves away, too far away from you.
Mm.
Goes off into a crevice in the darkness you can't see.
Can I go over to the crevice?
Of course, but you can't see.
I'll light up a candle, stick it on my shoulder.
Okay, you now have sight up to what, 5 feet?
Regular light 5 feet, dim light 10 feet. I think.
And dark vision.
What was the ruling?
All right, so as you continue on searching, give me a survival check as you try to track whatever this is.
Mine is surprisingly okay.
Wow.
Getting another pet, everyone.
So as you guys, as you, Kertz, you track this, you find what looks to be, it looks like circles in the dirt with one line also. So it looks like it's somehow moving with kind of like a spider. You know, like how spiders have many legs and it like just steps and steps and steps, but it's dragging something behind it, and it's like there's a line that it's dragging. So whatever it is, yeah, it's dragging.
I'd like to take part of a ration out and kind of offer it as food.
Okay, so you're like right around the corner, and you think you hear it, and you get a ration out, and you start like holding it out, and you just hold it out like that, or do you throw it, or what?
Yeah, hold it like I'm trying to pet a stray dog.
Okay,
This might kill me. Not thinking about it.
so as you hold it,
Let's be real though. This is how most humans die anyway, by petting something they're not supposed to.
as you hold it out, you hear the scratching and a quick skitter, 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 And we're gonna 17 plus 3, 20 to hit.
Yes.
All right, you take +1 slashing damage, so 7 slashing damage as you see this thing come out from around the corner and just immediately stand up on its axe and give you the finger.
Okay, now I'm hold monster. Now it's
All right,
monster.
what's the thing?
Wisdom.
It has a +2 to wisdom, shockingly.
Do-do-do-do.
It's 17.
No, sir.
What's your save?
18.
Jeez. It is now frozen with its middle finger up in the air.
I'm gonna grab it by the handle and bring it out, and hand
Okay.
it to Elora, because I assume she'd like this more than I would.
I
It
don't
is
know.
still frozen
What is this
in the
thing?
middle finger.
Here you go.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I found it skittering around.
Can we name it Skitter?
I don't know that this is a pet, love.
I want to make sure it's sentient, and if it is, it's getting the name Skitter from me at least.
It flipped me off. I think it's smart.
Smart enough.
How long does that hold monster last?
About a minute, but I'm grasping it like in the middle, so it can't really move around a lot.
I'll take it from you in the same manner, and I'll nod at you to go ahead and drop your concentration.
I will do it.
Okay, as you drop the concentration, it immediately grabs Elora's hand and cuffs its fingers around Elora's fingers and raises its thumb, and then brings its thumb left, right, left, right, left, right.
And I do a sneak attack and pin the thumb down.
make it attack. Unarmed attack. Ooh, you got to beat a 21. Oof. As you put the thumb down, it's like it squirms for a moment, and like if it could make a sound, it's going, but it doesn't make a sound, and then it finally just gives up, and its thumb relaxes.
I'll give it a hearty handshake.
I was just gonna say I want to give it a handshake.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh, brother.
Let's
Imagine
see.
a handshake is just
What
like
would-
wiggling it around.
Oh, I actually have okay animal handling.
All right, with that 4, as soon as you give it a handshake, it gives a good squeeze, and it squeezes as hard as it can, and it doesn't hurt you. Luckily, you've nice gauntlets on or whatever, and it wants to be let go, and it tries to like squirm its fingers out of your fingers.
Do you have any reason to keep one of these things around?
This is the most awkward interaction with a weapon. Is there any way we could befriend it and then have it work with us?
How do you I don't even know that it understands speech. I'm gonna grab it by the middle so its hand is like up and free. Like, all right, 1 finger up for yes, 2 fingers up for no. Do you understand me?
Gives you the middle finger.
All
Told you it
right,
was
let's
smart.
try this again. 1 finger, your index finger up for yes, 2 fingers up for no, middle finger if you want me to break it. Do you understand me?
It very slowly, hesitantly raises its index finger.
Oh, well, at least there's something there.
It's sentient.
I'm
Hi,
gonna
Skitter.
I'm
Hi,
gonna hold
Skitter.
it in front of Cinnamoira, and I'll have her try to charm this thing.
I don't know if I
What do you
have a
do?
charm.
I mean, animal handling is what you use.
Oh, okay.
Give it some lotion.
Uh, All right, as Cinna, you're just like, "Hey, come here!" And this
Skitter.
thing just immediately skitters and jumps away from Elora's hand, jumps onto your shoulder, and like scratches right behind your ear with its index finger. And then you could feel like a little bit of stabbing from the axe because it's kind of just laying there on your side, but it doesn't harm you. And
I-
it just kind of like it squeezes your left shoulder as it's sitting there, giving you kind of like a weird massage.
I love this so much. I'm just gonna I don't know. I don't want to like give it scratches like it's an animal, but I kind of just give it like little like mutual like hand squeeze on it just to kind of be like, hey, yeah, we're buddies.
With that animal handling check, you may also do a what would this even be? We could go an Arcana, probably an
Okay.
Arcana.
Okay.
18. There are scarcely beings more dangerous than a lich with ample free time and a passionate disdain for loot-hungry adventurers. In order to spite these greedy deviants, these dark mages graft tantalizing magical weapons onto hideous severed hands. These modified claws remain motionless until they feel vibrations draw close. A clueless grave robber could easily lose their hand to a cleverly disguised hand axe, providing yet more fuel to craft even more of these insidious beasts. Sometimes these beasts have a mind of their own and wander aimlessly into the dungeons that they are produced in, or even further. That's the general gist of what you discern, Skitter.
It's my baby.
Well,
Uh,
knowing that, the question is, was it placed here by some kind of lich, or did it wander aimlessly into this crevice?
And then I kind of lift Skitter off my shoulder and I like nest it in my hands and I'm like, okay, Skitter, if you were put here by someone, one finger up. If you came here on your own, two fingers up.
it raises two fingers up, and then it kind of like stands up on its axe on your hand, and it points up at the cliff side up above,
Oh,
way
you,
up above.
oh, you poor thing. Do you one finger up if you would like some healing, two fingers up if you're good.
Two fingers up.
Okay. I give it a little pat. Just pat
And when it
pat.
uses two fingers, it did it index finger and its pinky finger, and like did a motion, like a cool motion.
This is my baby. This is my little dismembered hand axe baby. I, okay, completely out of character. I never thought I would get so emotionally attached to a dismembered hand with an axe on it. But here we are.
While this is all going on, Sporelina, you have been clearing off a section until you get to right where this individual who is meditating, levitating over the runes, as he opens his eyes and looks down upon you and just says, "Hmm. And what are you doing here, Funglette?"
Sporelina Dapperline, just cleaning up your area a little bit. Pay no mind. As I'm like spider legged out because you know how like long and gangly I am. Like just trying to basically skitter under him as I'm cleaning off mushrooms and like quickly drawing the runes I see.
I have been meditating on this problem for quite some time, and I think
I'm helpful.
I can discern the runes. I am decently proficient in Dwarvish, but this is something even older than that.
Well, I'm old, and I know Dwarvish as well. Pretty old Dwarvish.
Then come here and help me discern this. You may make a history check with advantage.
And guidance.
Sweet.
Right, that 20 plus 22. As Sporelina is clearing the area, you and Skuldrus are just kind of mulling over the runes as you're able to discern part of what is going on. And you are able to discern that it is, in fact, a riddle. And the riddle, after about 10 minutes of trying to figure it out, says a castle made of brick and stone takes 20 years to make. The bricks I need to finish it. How many does it take? That's the rough translation.
Did he say that again?
Typing it.
That is the rough translation. As Skuldrus kind of scratches his head and horns and just says, "A riddle? I hate riddles."
Yeah, you're not alone on that one, buddy.
I once knew a Rakshasa that loved riddles, torturing his individuals and leaving them to rot as he shackles them into locations unaware.
Anyone have any thoughts? I mean, my first thought is none. Either it's already finished or it was never finished.
How many does it take?
What was
It's in the roll 20 chat. No Googling.
I feel like it would be one, because then it would complete it.
That woman over there seems to have an idea. Let's say the rest of you.
They say one in Dwarvish.
as many as you need? I don't know. I mean, I'm not an engineer.
Sporelina, as you begin clearing off a little bit more and a little bit more, you realize that in the very center of all these runes, there is a very large area that is missing a massive stone.
There's a stone missing here. So I guess it could be one? A massive stone.
Looks like it would probably be around 100 or 200 pounds.
Yikes.
I go up, Barry
Listen,
goes
I
stand
can
in the
do
hole.
mage hand, but I'm not breaking a sweat for this.
What if Barry goes and stands in the hole?
Barry kind of lumbers over and just like squats into the hole as Skitter just kind of picks Cinnamoira's ear with its pinky finger, and Barry sits in the little hole and just nothing happens.
I think we gotta fill it with actual brick or stone.
Well, what about you guys? Have been here longer than we have. Do you know any stones this big lying around?
Fan out. Look to see if there's anything nearby. As the demons begin to move around and exit the area, trying to look around Would anyone else like to participate?
I'll look around for the stone, but now I'm starting to wonder if the 20 years it takes to make is referring to the stone and not the castle.
So give me an investigation check.
Oh god. Come on, dual authentication. Piece of...
Well, assist him. I have terrible.
And guidance. Don't forget guidance.
Thanks, Sporelina's.
I mean, my investigation ain't great. It ain't negative, but it ain't great.
Woo!
Excuse me.
Oof, Sporelina.
Oh yeah, look at that +1.
Oof.
Give advantage. Jesus, guys. Sid is the only person who's. There we go. 14.
It's not great. I'm a little just there's something in my ear.
If I knew
right
you had a
now,
plus
okay?
11, I would have given you advantage. Barry gives you advantage.
So actually, it's the what do you even call it? It's Skitter who is like pointing her, like tugging hair this way and that way, trying to like
He's
get
been
her
here
to
the
go in
longest.
certain areas.
Is he
And-
is he fucking Ratatouille? Is he Remying my head right now?
Sure, why not?
Jesus.
And
Okay.
so he kind of leads you down a few crevices. Do you have dark vision?
No.
No, we do actually.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, we were.
That's
Sporelina
right. You
cast it
had
on
like
us all.
a.
Oh, yes. So, yes, I do have some dark vision, which
16.
This is such an amazing thing. I don't know why more humans don't have this.
And as you are looking around, page 249. Cool. So as you're looking around, you finally find probably around maybe 100 feet, 200 feet away from the area, and you do find a stone in the wall, not on the ground, in the wall, that looks to be very, very similar to the spot that Barry just sat in. Looks to be like it could fit perfectly in that little area, and it's on the wall.
I go grab Elora and bring her back, and I just point like, you think that's the one?
Could be. Are there any runes or writing around where it's stuck into the wall?
There are indeed.
I'm so proud of you, Skitter, and I just like blindly pat my head looking for the hand. Just, I'm so proud of you, Skitter.
Hey, Elora, does Barry age?
No.
He should be the one to grab it.
And technically, I don't either.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get
You're
it now.
Fleshy.
Yeah. No, thanks. I'm good. Oh my god, that is a good catch. I never thought I would say this, but my god, you're so smart sometimes.
I've seen something similar. Really nasty. It's fine if it's a young person, but when they're like 85, it is pretty gooey.
Really? I would think it would go dust.
Yeah, you would think, right?
But no, it
no.
goes goo. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you always go gooey before you go dust.
What you guys doing?
You said that there were runes and stuff around it?
Yeah. So, here we go.
Is it dwarvish or runic or what?
It is dwarvish. I'm gonna need a history check, or an arcana. I'll accept arcana or history.
Okay, I'll do history because I have proficiency in that and I can speak.
With guidance. Could I argue that it would be made with advantage based on a hunch?
Based on a hunch. What's your hunch?
It takes 20 years to make. It's stuck in the wall. Assuming that the runes take 20 years off your life.
No.
Oh, that would have been cool. That's a bummer.
13.
So you, who would have access to this? You would know that this is a spell. You would know that it has a spell runed on it. You are not certain what spell it is, but it certainly has a spell. As for what activates the spell, you have no idea. You've been touching it, you've been walking past it, nothing's been happening.
Can I smear some blood on it?
Sure. So you prick a finger or prick your palm and kind of rub your hand around it. Nothing happens, just kind of blood around it. As you see Skuldrus and Styrax walk over. What did you find?
We think
This.
it's found this stone, yeah. But look on the wall.
Looks perfect then. You think this might be the one?
Right, but we need to figure out how to get it out of there. Does anybody cast Identify?
I don't, unfortunately.
Nope.
My kingdom for a wizard. Alright.
I'm sorry, I can only do so much, honey.
Can I try pulling the stone out?
Sure. Athletics check, please.
Can I help with my mage hand?
I'm going to cast...
With your 10 pounds of mage hand?
I am a weak little baby. I cannot handle. I'm not a weight lifter. I'm more of the walks on the treadmill for 10 miles kind of girl.
All right. As you summon your mage hand, you immediately see Skitter just start skittering back and forth on your shoulders. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Why is there another hand? Why is there another hand?
Why is my spirit in front of?
Oh no! Oh Skitter, honey, no! It is my hand, but magic.
Elora, do you have advantage on wisdom saving throws?
No.
Cool. I will step within 30 feet and cast Beacon of Hope. It's concentration for up to a minute.
Alright, I will have Barry assist me in pulling this out. I will get advantage.
All right.
Said
Do you have a
athletics.
higher athletics than Barry?
Just barely, yeah. Neither of us is proficient in that.
Barely. With that 25, which is exactly what you needed, you finally feel as it doesn't seem to be pulling any other stone, like rock around it. It is of its own make. This looks to be like some sort of a marble, and the stone around it looks to be just like regular old dirt and compact stuff like that. But as you pull it out, it seems to be coming out in one piece, not pulling anything else around it. As you and Barry and the rest of you all around here watch as you pull this out, you hear an immediate crack, and then something bloop, bloop, bloop. As you pull it out, you feel immediate heat and steam emerge as a bright light comes out from this hole that you just pulled the stone from, as liquid hot magma begins pouring out. I'm going to need dexterity saves from everyone in the area.
Magma.
I mean, if they're close enough to get hit by the magma, they should be within my radius.
Oh, beans.
So the DC is 20.
Ooh.
Elora, do you get the +5 or no?
No, mine's already factored in.
All right. So if you did not get above a 20, so the only one that looks like is Cinna and waiting on Sporelina. But yeah, that's 59 points of damage. That was good rolls. As this lava stream just immediately starts pouring out as you see the demons and the Efreeti. The Efreeti just kind of looks surprised but doesn't move. The succubus, you see her wings come out as she starts to fly, and you see these demons begin to climb on the cliffs themselves as they begin to come up. And Sporelina, you take 59 points of fire damage,
takes 100.
doubled.
Sporelina is down.
All right. So Sporelina goes under the stream, and we're going to roll initiative, guys.
Looking good.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Is there any way for you to draw where the magma is?
Oh man.
Sure. Let me get it up and going.
Let's see if I can roll
on
over a
this
6
map.
this session.
Anyone within 30 feet of me gets death saving throw advantage.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Elora.
So we'll
No, that's
put
only
you
about
guys over
half
there.
of my health.
Right. So
All right, so this is how it was kind of going down. You guys were in the crevice. You pulled this thing. Lava starts streaming out. Some individuals take some good damage. In fact, we're going to roll 2d20s. And this one demon gets really banged up. Even though he is resistant to fire, he takes a lot of damage. This one also takes a lot of damage. And they're starting to skitter up on the stone, the rocks. They don't have to go far. It's only maybe a few feet before they're outside of the lava flow. But Sporelina, you are underneath the lava flow. If you are submerged, that's 18d10 lava damage or fire damage. So we're going to start with Sporelina. I believe that's death saves.
Piss off, Jesse.
Hold on, Jesse. I'm gonna whisper it to you.
Ooh, whisper it to me, baby.
Don't forget advantage.
Don't forget advantage. All right, you know what to do. Cinnamoira.
I am just going to witness Sporelina passing out, and I am going to cast. I'm gonna cast a good old bout of Cure Wounds on her, cause fuck that shit. She ain't going down.
All right, 34. Wow, that's a hefty Cure Wounds.
I know, and I'm booking it.
Within 30 feet of me, with Beacon of Hope, max number of hit points from any healing.
Nice. So 52.
Nice. So 52, Sporelina, gets you back up. Cinnamoira, as you wade through the lava, and it's still flowing in this direction. The only way that you can really get out of it is either by turning the corner very suddenly and letting it flow. It's flowing in this direction, so you have to
It's
Fuck
flowing
it,
the
I'll
corner.
I'll take the
flowing
corner.
It's flowing the rock toward the hole.
looks like it, yeah.
Fuck it, I'm taking the corner.
All right, you take the corner and you are out of the lava. You do not end your turn in the lava. Let me think. Sporelina, because you would have ended your turn in the lava, I think you would have taken that damage. It's submerged, so 18d10. Let's see if it gets you.
Yeah, but I would have taken that damage before Cinna had healed me. So...
Correct. So what I'm saying is, if this hits your this hits higher than your health maximum, you died.
Okay.
113.
Sporelina's
doubled.
dead.
Sporelina's dead. Cinna, you try to cast Cure Wounds. You touch the body of Sporelina. Does not make contact.
Fuck. And I just run and I'm yelling, Why am I back?
Are you dragging her? I didn't know if you wanted to like drag her
I
out.
can
as
try
best you
to
can.
drag her.
Barry's got her.
All right.
Barry's got her.
Barry's got her? Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just kind of booking it out. This is Cinna's monkey brain going into self-preservation mode right now.
I'm going to climb on top of the ball, and I'm going to roll with it.
All right. So you're going on top of the stone
Yeah.
and just trying to,
like
surf,
those
surf ninja.
Yeah.
like the ball balancing acrobatics.
I like the acrobatics check. Let's give me an acrobatics check as Elora jumps up and just rides
Shit,
this bad
I was
boy.
thinking it was going to be athletics.
It's a balancing thing.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know.
slow
You're
moving.
absolutely right. I was looking at the wrong... Oh, thank God.
Whoa! There we go.
All right, Elora, you are dragged about this far in the stream as you do so. Anything else?
For my action, I'm going to touch myself and think about myself, and I'm going to put 58 points of healing back into me.
Okay.
Um,
Bury the bone golem.
Barry is going to reach down and scoop Sporelina's charred corpse out of the lava,
Oh my god.
and he is going to start fly up and out of the fire.
Okay, as he flies, he is flying up above right here. The succubus is also flying up above as she shouts, "What the hell was that?" And
Really quick,
Barry.
Barry's
Yep.
got 4 attacks, so can he try and grapple Kertz and Kaelor as well?
You can leave me. You have to just take Kaelor.
I also got a plan B.
Okay, I mean, that will be your plan B. So, Kertz, what's your plan A?
Plan A is summon Celestial and hop on their back.
All right. So, Celestial Being,
Oh, Jesus.
as you jump on top and fly off with Barry and Kaelor.
All right. So plan A. How dim light is it, or not dim light is it right now?
It's bright. This lava
Okay.
is
I figured
bright.
it's glowing lava. Okay, so we're gonna just, cast a 3rd level spell and say I'm a gas now, and then we're gonna float away at 10 feet per second over this way. Wait.
All right. So you guys see Kaelor just kind of become a gas, and the lava is becoming a little bit more engulfed. Elora, the hole is right over here, just outside of the river of lava, and it looks like the lava might make it into the hole. It might not, but you're kind of being dragged a little bit past it unless you do something to bring yourself around it. Sporelina, you're gone. Cinna, what are you doing?
I am assessing Sporelina to the best of my abilities, and okay.
I mean, we do still have
need to.
medicine check.
I do still have medicine check, but I need to read something quick.
What are you reading?
I can cast Revivify.
I was gonna say I'm gonna cast Raise Dead.
You have a raised dead?
I do have Raise Dead.
And you have a 500 gold piece diamond?
Oh, maybe.
Or is it
Oh
1,000?
shit.
Or is it Alexandrite?
It's in Sporelina's bag.
Here, let me tell you what's in my bag. Hold on.
Also, that takes an hour to cast.
Fucking hell.
Kurt's
Okay.
can bring her back up.
Okay, well, if that's the case, Jesus fuck, I don't know. I'm just gonna. What can I do?
Can you do anything to nudge the trajectory of the ball that I'm riding?
I'm trying to think of things that wouldn't just shatter the stone.
Sporelina, I totally forgot your dying breath action. So we'll go back to your turn. Cinna, you keep
I just-
reading stuff.
From here, just
Sporelina,
kinda-
during your turn,
It, like,
what is your
had to
dying
be-
breath action?
I just go like it had to be lava. And then I cast water walk on all of my friends so they can walk across the lava.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Okay, Jesse, this is kind of metagaming here. Would magic missile be able to prompt it forward at all? Like if I shot it like right behind to kind of give a little momentum to the boulder?
This is very interesting.
Like you curve the bullet.
How many
you
magic missiles?
Good question.
If you're casting at first level, I think it's only 3 bolts.
Well, it's more or less the wand of magic missiles.
How many bolts you want to use?
We're gonna use 5.
5 charges or
Alright.
5 bolts?
5 bolts.
So 3 charges.
Okay, so you cast with the wand of missiles as you see 5 bolts, pew, 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 and it immediately pushes Elora. I'm gonna need a D100 with 5 of them. I'm gonna say that there is a 60% chance. So you need a 40 or higher on this D100, a 40 or higher for it to push Elora in the direction that you were looking for. And I will keep that 71. And with that, Elora, you are pushed in this direction, closer to the hole. I'm gonna say, would it make it in the hole? Yeah, I'd say it makes it in the hole as you go into the hole.
Did I just invent putt-putt golf with
Pretty
D&D? Woo!
All right, so anything else?
I'm going to give Elora some inspiration
Thank you.
because, dear God, girl, you're gonna need it. And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right, Elora. You
Uh,
see at your feet, as soon as it goes right into its slot, it goes perfectly right into its slot. With a little bit of lava around you, you can kind of step back a little bit before the lava continues flowing off. But you can see the rune begin to activate. Whatever spell was on this stone begins to activate. And now that you realize what is going on, you can see the area around you, especially with the burning fungi. You can now see a more clearer vision of what is all these runes doing in this circle. And the rune that was on the stone that you were riding has a rune of Dispel Magic. A very powerful Dispel Magic. And as it releases its magical spell, you can see all the other runes begin to just break. They shift their runic letters, and they just crack. And then the next one cracks. And then the next one cracks. It's about 1/4 of the way cracked at this point. Elora, it is your turn.
I'm going to bail off of the rock. I'm going to move to the corner here. And oh, brother, where art thou? I am just going to ready. Actually, I'm gonna stand at the edge of the runes, and I'm gonna ready an attack if anything hostile comes out of this.
All right, sounds good.
I
Bury the
make
bone
wishing
golem.
gas noises in response.
Bury the bone golem, holding the charred remains of Sporelina.
He just looks down and says his newest word, "Auntie." And he absorbs her bones. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God,
That'd be real
Jeremy!
I know, I'm terrible. No, bury the bone golem. I don't think he has anything that can really help in this. Can he fly up above this crevasse here? And he's going to take 4 attacks at the walls just to try and bring down, like, dam off the lava that's flowing.
I like it. All right, the wall has a AC of 10. and the damage it needs to take is over 100 points of damage. It's 150.
The 2 first hits hit. Can it be cracked enough that he could try his rip apart on it?
3 attacks. I should have known all 3 of them were going to hit. All right, go ahead and give me the rip apart. I see 40, 51. What? And as Barry collapses this area, the river or the flow of lava stops, and the pool of lava just begins to pool around the area to the southward. I'm gonna draw it, but that was a pretty good roll by Barry. As it pools,
He's just like
around
20 different eyes are crying tears of blood for Auntie.
Okay. So the flow is done. It is no longer rising. It just is pooling towards the south part of the area. Anything else?
That'll be Barry's turn.
Kertz.
Kertz will fly over to Sporelina and kind of rustle around in the bag for adamantine and cast Revivify.
You have a gold, a diamond.
That's what I'm rustling for the adamantine.
Alexandrite.
Yeah, that one. The other
Okay.
one.
So you find 300 gold pieces worth of Alexandrite. Go ahead and delete that from your inventory. As Sporelina, you have 1 hit point as your...
I was gonna say I have the dust too. If that's what he uses for that, right? Diamond dust.
It's not necessarily dust.
His diamond's worth 300 gold.
Yeah, diamond's worth.
Either or.
Okay.
As you have 1 hit point and you're in Barry the Bone Golem's hands.
Oh, Barry, I didn't know you could cry blood.
Auntie!
He just starts seeing like blood snot coming out of his nose too.
I just look at Kertz and I go, yeah, you know what? You owed me that.
That's why I did it.
All right. Anything else, Kurt?
No, that is it.
All right. So, Kurt, I'm going to put you over here because that's where you'd be. And then, Kaelor, you are gaseous bubble.
You are a fart.
I have no idea how to help right now, so I'm just gonna keep being a fart.
Okay. At
And you
the
do a great
top
job.
of the round. Holy shit. There is a 25% chance, and it had to be above a 75, and it's a 79. So, Elora, you see in front of you the cracks around. It was only a quarter of the way around, and then the crack goes under the lava. You can't see it, and you think that it stops at some point, maybe halfway through, but then it comes back around, hits the 75% point, and finally meets all the way back at the top where it meets the initial crack, as the entire seal is now cracked and begins to fall in on itself. It only falls down maybe 5 feet as a pool of lava begins to go downward. And all of a sudden, you just see an explosion of things. All of the stone and lava just splash out in front of everyone. I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. This is not going to be...
Are Barry and Sporelina sort of covered by their space in the crack?
They're
I mean,
flying.
Kertz would be over there as well.
Yeah, they're
Right,
flying.
but the crack
so
goes
kind of-
up. It's not like it stops 5 feet up.
I'll give you advantage on your dexterity save. It is a DC 18.
Would I make that, or would my Celestial?
Good question. How about you both make it?
How about Barry fails and covers Sporelina's body with it?
Oh, I'll allow that. Yeah, sure. So Barry, take 28 fire damage. Cinna, take half that, so 14. Kertz, Summon Celestial, will take the full 28 fire damage. Elora, you take half that, 14. Kertz, you also take 28 fire damage. Kaelor? You take 28 fire damage as little specks of magma. Are you a gas?
I'm a gas, so I have resistance against non-magical damage.
Cool.
I'm also completely covering Skitter and protecting my baby.
So that
All
would
right.
be 14 damage then?
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
Alright.
Sporelina, you get covered, and you see Barry, like some of his bones just immediately dissolve from the magma as it falls to the ground. But you are at 1
Okay.
hit point in the arms of Barry.
In the arms of an angel.
Golem.
It is kind of gross.
Oh, Sporelina, I'm so sorry. Let me finish what I was saying. So as the explosion occurs, you guys see something stand up from this particular seal. As it stands up, it stands very tall. It is now eye to eye level with those who are flying. Is about 50, maybe 40 feet tall, but it's in the hole as it stands up, and you see a fallen titan rise up, covered in magma, looking very upset.
I think
Does he
we
happen to
talked
be
about-
20 years old?
A little bit older than 20 years old.
Also, quick question. What was the target on the dexterity save? Because I just realized I missed that I have advantage on dexterity throws while in the gas form.
18.
Okay, well, I still failed, so we're good.
Still at the 14, yeah. Sporelina, you see this thing emerge. What are you doing?
Ow. Ow. Okay, Barry's holding me. I know I should heal myself, huh? I should do that.
I tried. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
And it was such a good roll, too.
I'm gonna heal myself.
I get some hit points when I heal myself.
How hurt is Barry, by the way?
Well, you can't heal him except for with necrotic damage.
Oh, that's right. I touch myself. I push Barry deeper into the crack when I see that big thing come out.
Just the hide the child.
And I start crawling up the side of the cavern.
Like a little spider monkey.
Correct. And then that's my turn. Babu!
Although I must admit, if I saw Sporelina scaling the wall of a cave, I would probably shit my pants a little bit. Just giant mushroom lady.
Now the question is, do the demons fight us or it?
Well, demons
I
haven't
don't think-
been doing much.
Yeah. I don't know if they knew that this was down there. They may have thought it was something.
We're gonna find out. Either way, I'm writing the script for the TP.
Moment. And it is freezing in my basement right now. Just thought I'd point that out.
Lucky you.
Is it, Jesse? Is it? Is it less
mean,
than
like-
32 degrees?
I'm like cold. It's not less than 32 degrees. All right, so Sporelina, you went, and now it is going to be these individuals. I need to turn this and open this. Wow, I love it when you open a book and it's like almost right there. I was like 3 pages off. All right. Here we go. So this Babau is going to look at the fallen titan and immediately try to fear it. And is going to project fear each creature within 30 foot. Oh, 30 foot. Didn't mean to do that. It doesn't care about Elora. So yeah, 30-foot radius. That is going to be Elora and the fallen titan. And we'll say it moved closer to the fallen titan and just only included Elora. you're fine. Fallen Titan is going to make a wisdom. This is +7. 15. What is your thing? It is a DC 11. That's going to be a no-go for that guy. This Babo, is that how you pronounce it, you think? Is going to try to do Weakening Gaze. And see within 20 feet, target take a Constitution save and fail. Okay, cool. Weakening Gaze. This is a 6 plus con, which is a 16. The Fallen Titan is going to get rid of that like nothing. And then this one is also going to do the same thing. Weakening Gazed. And try to weaken this Titan. It's not going to affect it. The Fallen Titan is going to use one of its legendary... Nope, this is a lair? Lair. It's going to use a lair action, and is going to stomp the ground as it calls out in some language that none of you understand. Who knows Dwarvish?
I do.
So those of you who know Dwarvish, as it shouts out a curse. You don't really recognize it because it's too ancient, but you can tell he is cursing something or someone as he stomps the ground. Everyone who is not flying, I'm going to need you to make a strength save.
Really?
Elora, you are fine.
I'm
Cinna,
not.
you are not. You are prone as of now. Kaelor, you're a gas. Everyone else, looking. It's just going to be these guys. All right, moving forward. I'm going to do those guys later. Weakening Gaze once more, trying to weaken the Fallen Titan. Nope. Sporelina, you already went. This Babo is going to, again, do the same thing. Trying to weaken the Fallen Titan. The Fallen Titan laughs at that shit. And the Fallen Titan is going to step once outside of its hole that it just came out of. As you see, the Afriti just looks amazed at what it saw, and the Afriti conjures something. You guys can't see what it is, but it tries to conjure something in its hand. But the Fallen Titan is going to... it's going to make 2 great sword... Well, this is a great axe attacks against... or 2 longbow attacks. So it's going to take its great axe, and it's going to come down at this Babau, if that is how you pronounce it. This is a +12. That's going to hit. And another one. That is also going to hit. And this is going to be its attack. As it comes down on this Babau. Click, roll. 30 points. 36 for a total of 66. This Babau is almost dead. It is not looking good as it just comes down with this immediate amount of force. And that'll be its turn. Cinna, you just see this Babau right here just get lit up with its massive axe. And the reach of this thing is like 20 feet. It is enormous. Gargantuan, if you will.
Okay. How is Elora looking?
I'm over 100.
Okay. Yeah. I am going to ready an action. I'm gonna ready Witch Bolt if our big lovely friend here, Mr. Titan Buddy, attacks any of our party members. And then I'm also going to give Sporelina some bardic inspiration.
All right. So bonus action, inspiration. Also, at the end of this Titan's turn, it is going to take a stream of damage. So I need to roll that. Sorry for forgetting.
How dare you?
It's going to take 63 halved, which will be 31. All right. And Cinna, anything else?
And I'm going to stay in my happy little corner where I feel safe. And I'm also going to just kind of like put my hand, like, kind of, not really put my hands up to protect Skitter, but just kind of, like, get ready to, like, chuck him if I need to get him out of danger. Just kind of like that, okay, if I have to throw you, you have to trust me that I'm not going to throw you at someone and you need to cut them down, okay?
All right.
You had to move,
this
Cinna?
Nope, I'm, well,
You're prone. You're prone, by the way. You have to use half your movement
Oh.
speed.
fine. I'll get up and move.
All right.
Right there.
The Fallen Titan is going to use all 3 of its legendary actions, and it's going to point to that location right there. As you see a power word rupture, it points over to that wall. You see this wall immediately open up. It ruptures in the eldritch source that fuels its words of power. This rupture appears at a spot designated within 100 feet. Any creature within 60 feet of the spot must make a Constitution saving throw. So within 60 feet, that is pretty much Cinna, Kaelor as a bubble. This dude, you guys are flying. I'm not going to include you. It's pretty much everyone over here and this dude and that dude. So everyone who is not flying. So Cinna, Kaelor, Elora.
Yeah.
Is it? I'm confused.
You're a gas. You get so it's a rupture within 60 feet.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
pulling
No,
you.
because you said everyone that was not flying, and I'm like, wait, am I included or not
That's a
included
good
in
question.
that?
That's a good question. You are flying. I always thought you were like barely hovering above the surface. Are you like way above where like Kertz is?
I am currently barely hovering above the surface because I only had 10 movement speed, so I only moved to
That's
10
right.
laterally.
Then it does include you. You are part
Okay.
of this rupture.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Look at those con saves, looking good. Hopefully Kaelor, nope. We have advantage,
Oh
don't you?
no.
Actually, I realized I misread that. It's for another thing. It's not for that.
All right. So for those of you who failed, which is only Kaelor, and for those of you who passed, you take half this damage.
Oh wait.
Yep,
no,
go
no,
ahead.
I did rewrite the first time. It's confusingly worded.
All right, so this is force damage. As you feel this rupture pulling you towards it, this rip in space-time, and it's pulling you towards it. But Cinna and Elora, you are hold fast just fine. Kaelor, is that an 18? Did you
Yes.
get?
Yes.
Then you
yes, I did.
save. You take half damage, so you only take 12 points of damage as these babos.
Good, 'cause I'm a squishy boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Afridi is flying, so he
Wow.
didn't have to roll.
Correct. He is levitating well above. But these guys, they're gonna take a little bit of damage. This guy, he was already on the verge. You guys watch this guy. Even though he saved, he is just going to fall unconscious as he takes too much damage, and his body just gets sucked backwards. And just as he gets to this rupture, you see his foot get ripped off into the rupture,
Ooh.
and then his leg, and then his torso, and then finally the rest of his body as his claws release from the ground, and he is gone.
So
As
okay.
the rest of these, yep, good.
So was that half damage then, or?
Yeah, for you, it was half damage. For
Okay.
Kaelor, Elora, and Cinna, it was all half damage. Cinna, you stood up. Is that correct from your last turn?
Yes.
So I'm going to take that off of you. These guys are going to roll another d6 on them. I'm just going to roll once. Ouch. That is 6. So 60 feet. They move 60. Holy shit, they move 60 feet. So the two guys that failed, they are moving a full 60 feet, and they are right there up next to it, and they're gonna take an extra. This is that plus that. So an effective where the rupture curve comes center. Wow. Okay, that's pretty big. I'm gonna use this guy as a placement point because this is important. Insane. All right, so he's my placement point. These guys took some heavy damage as they are just like falling prone, trying to grasp and hold on tight, not to be pulled in. But they are just barely about to be pulled in. Elora, anything else? It is your turn.
I will take a step forward. And I am going to hold my action for an attack. Oh god, none of my smites are all constitution. I'm gonna fucking kill at. Bonus action, I'm gonna cast Blood Armor. And I'm going to yell at him in Dwarvish and say, "We are the ones who released you. We do not wish to cause you harm, but we will destroy you if necessary."
Are you holding your action or are you making an intimidation check?
Well, shit, Jesse.
Or just talking. It's a free action. If you just want to do flavor, that's fine.
I'm the only one who could fucking... I have Bardic Inspiration right now. I'll make an intimidation check.
All right, make an intimidation check.
Wish
The
me luck,
DC
everybody.
is 30.
Well, that's just bull.
He's a titan. He's a fallen celestial. You better get a 10. You have to get a 10. It is a 3. All right. Anything else?
No, that's my turn, apparently.
All right. Succubus's turn. She shouts. Who understands Infernal?
Do I?
I understand Celestial.
I understand Abyssal.
All right. She is going to fly higher and higher and higher. And then she shouts something in Infernal to the Efreeti Skuldress, as the Efreeti looks like he is about to do something. If none of you understand Infernal, none of you understand what she's saying. She's going to fly higher and higher with her son, who she is like trying to lift up as he's also holding the side, staying away from the lava. Bone Golem Berry.
Berries. Berry. I made you out of clay. Oh brother. This might be the end of Barry, everyone. But then again, it could also be the end of ours, so. I just have to look up the rules for grappling really quick.
Has to be a certain size, I think.
That's
only
what
one
I'm
size bigger
double
than you.
checking. Two or more sizes than you is not available, so it does have to be one size. Barry's is large, so huge, and then gargantuan, so it's too big.
Yes.
Well, that is balls because he can't use his rip apart ability. Well, we're gonna try, probably in vain, to gaze at this motherfucker. Wisdom saving for bonus action.
Would you consider this to be a magical effect?
No, it's an innate ability.
All right, fine. This is you said wisdom?
Wisdom.
14 plus 7, 21.
Yeah, that's gonna pass. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and. All right. Well, Barry gonna protect Mama. Sporelina is no longer in his hands, so he can fly at full speed. We're gonna go ahead and pound it.
All right. Shockingly, this thing is not that hard to hit. It only has an AC of 15. So that's an 11, 32,
Yeah, 'cause he's massive.
and 39. 39 points of bludgeoning damage. It is I assume Barry is magical damage?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. All right. Anything else, Barry?
That is Barry's turn.
You guys see Barry just fly up to this guy and get his shoulder and just immediately start clawing and punching and just trying to slam on this guy's bicep, which is massive, by the way, causing some good bruising from Barry. And this Titan just seems to be annoyed by it. Anything else? You said that was enough. Minotaur's turn. Minotaur ain't doing shit. This Babau, who is being sucked in, is going to try to escape. With a 15 plus 2 is just enough. It is going to escape, but I'm going to leave him there just because I need that 60-foot radius. The Afriti's turn is now. The Afriti, you guys see him, Skuldrus, take out what looks to be a scroll of some sort. It needs to fly a little bit higher and higher, and then it starts speaking in Infernal. And as it speaks, nothing happens. As the Afriti shouts out in common or undercommon, most likely common actually, he's going to shout, "It's an anti-magic field. We can't use magic within it." And that'll be his turn.
What does
As
he
this
mean, it?
Babau-
I don't know what he means by it.
He points over to the rupture.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And would Barry be affected by an anti-magic field?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll say no for now, but we'll revisit that maybe later. This Babau is going to try to weakening gaze this Titan, probably to little effect. Nope, not a chance. Kertz, you are flying. You are outside of the anti-magic field for now. It is 60 feet roughly in the air. Well, the radius is probably like 30 feet in the air for you. But you just heard that, and you heard that it has anti-magic properties, this rift in time. What are you doing?
Well, that changed a lot of my plans. Her. Okay. Frig. Are there any large-sized boulders above the point where it is emanating from?
Where the rift or the rupture is emanating from?
Yes.
Tons. Lots to choose from.
Cool. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at one and try to chuck some rocks at it. And hopefully
All right, we'll put an AC of 10, and we'll put a damage of 20 in order to dislodge. Ooh. So 9 points of damage, but you get advantage on that particular boulder if you hit it again. And you guys see this boulder is lighting up right above the rupture. So it does hit, and it's about halfway through. Anything else?
I'm going to fly a little bit higher.
You got to check your spear for bonus action.
I don't have the spear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, your angel gets to have a turn, though.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. Cool. Actually, it can make 2 attacks. I just need to make 2 ranged weapon attacks.
Now, what is this? Like a bow?
Yeah, it's
So that's shield bow.
it's ranged weapon
Alright.
attack with my spell attack modifier plus 10.
Oh yeah, both hit.
Cool.
Technically, that's just one hit because it has advantage.
Oh, okay. That's an extra
Yeah.
5 points of damage on the boulder.
It's only 6 more. One more shot
Yep.
without advantage.
I'll take it.
Roll it again. Make sure you get and see if you get a what do you call it? Natural 20. So roll twice.
No, the second one
It's
doesn't
a
have
stick-
advantage.
Oh, the second one
Oh,
does
that's
not have
right.
advantage.
Yeah.
That's right. Good point. We'll keep that 6, which is a 16, which is 7 points of damage. All right. You guys see this massive boulder come down as it gets sucked into the rupture, and as it does, these 2 babaus just immediately perish. Not even a chance. I'm going to
Overrise.
keep this one as just to keep him as a placeholder for range just get pulverized and sucked into this rupture. And as it does, the rupture just kind of closes for a moment, and you think that it closes, and then the boulder cracks and gets sucked into the space-time continuum. You feel like the magic is leaving it. It's fleeting. It is not going to last much longer, so you assume that more than likely this thing is probably going to be gone in the next few seconds.
Good enough.
Anything else, Kertz?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
Kaelor, you are Bubbles.
I am going to float upwards as Bubbles.
All right, you are floating upward more. Anything else?
I'm going to just wait for it all to stop while I'm 10 feet in the air.
It looks like it's probably not going to stop for a while. There's a lot going on. As in, like, this battle, this happening, this event. It's probably going to be longer than a few rounds. So, if you want, you can, stay cowardly. Or if you want, you can change back and fight.
Let's float over here, and we'll change back.
All right. Do you find, like, a ledge or something to hit up on?
Instead of moving up, I'm going to move horizontally, because I got 10 movement speed while I was a gas. I guess I could have dropped there, but I mean that's far enough back, so I can stay semi-cowardly. Okay, so there's an angry giant. That's not good. He doesn't seem to be listening to us. Well, all right. Let's see if this works. Okay, Wolfie boy, go get the giant and the non-lava part.
As you try to cast Woofy Boy, you don't lose any spell slot or anything. It just nothing happens.
Not brimstone.
But you don't lose a spell slot or whatever. It just nothing happens. You do lose your action.
Okay, so that was my bonus action. What does Kaelor know about anti-magic fields?
You're an investigator. You should know a little bit about it.
Okay, so...
You would know that throwing weapons or shooting a crossbow would probably be smart.
Okay, yeah, see, I don't have any of those. I could throw my staff at him, but that kind of seems like a bad idea. See, so anti-magic zone
you may hold your action and until the anti-magic field goes off.
I will do that. I am going to be... Oh, I do have to use a spell slot while I'm holding the action, if I remember correctly, right?
That is true. You're like concentrating on a spell.
Okay.
Choose something that doesn't involve Constitution.
Okay, no. Well, I don't want to use one of the high spell slots for this because it might not go off. I'll go ahead and hold a Ray of Sickness.
Okay. Ray of Sickness. We'll just pretend you didn't roll that just now. All right, you're holding that until the anti-magic field ends. The Babau's turn is now. The Babau is going to... yeah, it's just going to keep on trying to weaken and gaze. It really wants to try and weaken this individual with an 8 plus a lot. 18, not going to happen. He pretty much needs to roll a 1 or a 2 in order for it to not work. This is the layer action. The Titan is going to scream out loud. Everyone within 30 feet is going to need to make a con save. As it yells out. We're going to say this includes Elora, Cinna, and a few of these Babaus. Elora,
I think I was 35 feet, but okay.
I mean, it depends on where you measure from. If you're measuring from here, it looks like it's pretty easy. But I'm gonna need that from you, Cinna. Cinna, you have been deafened.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And I'm gonna.
What
put
did you
this
say?
On you, these babaus are also deafened, except for that one. All right. This babau, he is going to. What's he gonna try to do? He's going to run up, and he's doesn't know what else to do. He's following orders, and he's gonna claw with a 12. Gonna miss. Sporelina, it's your turn.
She's coming. She's coming.
Pinch it off.
Okay, I am going to create the mushrooms on me body because that's an ability, not a spell. And then I'm gonna kind of scramble in a very creepy spider mushroom way.
So I believe you're on the wall. Is that correct? Like on a cliff,
Yes.
holding on tight. All right. So you're moving at half speed if you're gonna go.
Nope, I'm a natural climber.
That is correct. All right.
So
Sweet.
Yeah, I literally am like a spider. And then I'm going to, as my bonus action, I will send a second level spell slot, and I will huck one of my mushrooms at the spot that's closing up to see if I can get it to go faster.
All
But
right.
he already said that it's magic that's going to go away at the end of the or soon.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Never mind then. I go back to where I was.
Sure.
And then I huck it instead at the big boy.
All right.
Come on, big whammies, big whammies, big whammies. Vote for a couple nat 20s on the Vorpal Sword, everyone.
I'm sending good vibes your way.
Natural one.
You know what,
Anything else?
Jesse? I feel like this is your fault. I'm not sure how, but I'm going to blame you. No, Sporelina just like watches it, like she goes to throw it, but it's like when you throw it like too late, and so it just goes behind her.
Oof.
Oopsie, sorry about that.
Goes right into the lava and just. bloop.
Oh.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. This babau is deafened. Is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 run up. It was in the lava, so it's probably dead by this point, but it doesn't matter because it's probably going to die anyway. So
What
The-
optimism
yeah,
you have, Jesse.
at the end of its turn, it's going to take 18d10. It's just going to die.
He
Well,
was
that makes-
technically flanking, though.
resistant. Oh, good point. 25. Sure, we'll give him that extra 10 points. Bludgeoning plus acid, that will be 10. And that'll do that. Although I just remember these guys, that the reason why they didn't die is because they're resistant to fire, so that probably will do something. Let's do a quick.
Did a macro the lava roll.
I know. 18 d10. Let's see what we get.
Just an average of 90 damage.
I mean, they have 82 hit points, so he could technically survive it.
Wow, roll 20 is really being a dick today.
Okay, at the start of the Titan's turn, the rupture just collapses in on itself and is no longer present as the Titan looks around at its at the individuals around it, and it's going to point at Elora, Cinna, and Kaelor. Give me a Kaelor. You were holding an action, were you not?
Yes, I was.
Give me that ray of sickness.
Also, did he take lava damage as well?
Yes, he did. At the end of his turn, he's taking lava
Oh,
damage.
okay.
Natural 20.
Oh shit!
That is
Oof.
a good chunk of data. 30 points.
Well,
All
succeeded
right.
That con.
And the con save.
He has to roll less than an 8. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh.
All right, what happens? Tell us what happens.
Oh god, there is so much necrosis. There's necrosis all. Wait, is that actually enough? Or
No.
No, but I should also mention he has advantage on spells. Oh, fuck.
Well, there
what?
you go.
Oh, never mind.
Totally forgot about his magic resistance. All right, so so the con save does not happen, but the poison damage does, I believe. So that should still be enough. I
Yep.
believe the con is for like what strength, like deterioration. I think that's what it does.
Poisons it.
Yeah,
Oh, it
yeah.
poisons him.
Yeah, if it's
Okay.
failed, he gets poisoned. If not, he just takes the damage.
All right, so he just takes the damage, which is still a good chunk of damage. And yeah, it is his turn. I'm gonna need Kaelor and Elora to roll a D100. Higher one gets it. I'm leaning towards Kaelor.
D100?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Kaelor. Nope. It's definitely gonna be Elora. All right. He looks down at Elora, even though he just got hit by this insane spell, and he is going to look down at Elora, and he just says something in an ancient language that rumbles through the earth around you. Elora, do you have less than 100 hit points?
Barely.
He uses his power word kill.
As a reaction.
And I get to use my hold action.
Oh.
Did you have a hold action?
I did. Witch Bolt, baby.
Okay, sure. Let it rip.
All right.
18 will absolutely hit. Roll damage. 27 points of necrotic. Excellent. As this creature looks at Elora, you feel your life flash before your eyes as Cinna cracks a witch bolt at him, as you hear the succubus yelling in common at Cinna, Don't! And Elora, what is your dying breath action?
So first of all, I'm going to use Purge Magic as my reaction as soon as he begins casting the spell. So I get to make a melee attack against him when I see him casting the spell.
Sure. 18 will hit.
All right. Well, we're gonna go all out since I'm dying anyway. So that
I would like to remind you that your dying breath action, it's going to hit and it's an auto crit.
Right.
So in case you,
Cool. Also, because of that handy dandy spell that I've been casting on myself every morning, if does he have non-magical armor on?
Non-magical. Doesn't really say. It says he has a breastplate,
Okay.
but he has magic resistance. I assume that's innate.
So
sure.
his armor is permanently reduced in effectiveness by 2 points.
His AC is now 13.
And then I'm gonna also dump a tattoo into this.
And you hear from behind you the succubus yelling, No, stop!
A 3rd level.
10 and 22.
And then for my auto crit, we're just gonna the red is gonna fill my eyes, and I'm over my shoulder. I just turn to Sin and be like, "Get out!"
Automatic crit.
Auto crit. So we're gonna do first off. That's plus another 7 and another 3, so another 10 on top of that. And then for the Vorpal, I get an. So that's 31, 71.
Damn.
Plus another 32, so
damn.
108. And then we're gonna drop our 4th level spell as a 4th level smite.
Wait, guess how much damage he has at this point?
How much?
299. Guess how much hit points he has?
300.
305.
Well then, fuck it. I'll just do the second level spike.
Elora, how would you like to do this?
As he like gets down in my face and speaks the word to me, like it was hubris. Like he didn't scream it, he didn't like point at me. He got down like face to face with me, and as I feel the magic hit my chest, my sword just cleaves across his eyes, and both of his eyes slice in half, and he falls back into the lava.
As the lava splashes out, these babaus are definitely gonzos, as he probably collapses on them. And he is just now boiling in the lava. As the lava cools very quickly from bright red, it now turns to this very gentle ember glow and mostly black, giving off a very a cooled area around it as the fallen titan falls to the ground and is no more. And Elora is also no more. Cinnamoira.
These demons ain't gonna be happy, everyone.
Well, too fucking bad my girlfriend died, and, you know, Sporelina died. All in one, couple minutes. So I'm going to go over to Elora's body, and well, you're dead, so I don't have diamond dust, so I'm going to yell for Kertz to get his little tushy over here and re-alive Elora again, and I'm just going to kind of hover over her like a little guard dog chihuahua. And I'm going to give Kertz some bardic inspiration.
Okay. Elora is gone. The succubus flies down and looks at the fallen titan. Doesn't look at Elora and just screams, "You ruined it!" And is going to come over to... you don't hear this, Cinnamoira, because you are most certainly... deafened still, and is just going to claw you from behind with a 20 to hit, 8 points of slashing damage as you feel the slash come across your back. You didn't even hear whoever was behind you, but you take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And bury the bone golem.
Barry sees this and realizes the fight ain't over, and he's gonna fly up to that Ifriti. Barry's gonna try and grapple.
All right. A 16, and the Ifriti was a strength.
Ish.
Ooh!
Rollsies.
Rollies. 11. 16.
Hey, he's grappled. He's gonna grab him by the horns and try and rip him apart.
Did Barry... He has to recharge, doesn't he?
That was before combat.
Roll a d100, and we'll see if it's above a 50. It's above a 50, I'll allow it. God damn it. I love Ree in the background. I could, hear.
Does he have legendary actions?
He does not.
Does he have less than 40 hit points?
He definitely does not.
Okay, then he just takes the damage.
112. Hot damn.
And then 2
Look at all those chickens.
All right. With a 16, 23, 39. He is just... You rip off one of the horns at very least, and then just immediately stab him with one of the horns right into his chest. Anything else, Barry?
Barry's going to then turn one of his heads down at this bitch who fucking just hit Mama number 2, and gonna gaze at her. Wisdom saving.
Wisdom save for the succubus. 18.
Yeah, that saves. All right, that's it.
All right, the Minotaur is going to jump from the cliff, which is his strength. Lateral move, 15. He's going to try to reach for and at least hit Barry the Bone Golem, and is going to recklessly try to hit him with 2 hits. Ooh, that is going to be a crit on Barry and a 20 on Barry.
Just to verify, is that a magical great axe?
It is, indeed.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. And this is going to be a 22 plus 12, and then 14. So 34, 48
Gotcha.
points on Barry. And he's going to continue falling, going to take a little bit of fall damage, but the lava has mostly cooled, so it's not an immediate burn effect, but he does take 8 points of fire damage, or not fire damage, fall damage, fall. As the Afriti, it you can see it was holding up like some sort of sheet of paper, a scroll, if you will, and looks angry, pissed off at all of you, and it looks at the creature grappling it, and it says, "Well, you might be able to do." And it is going to use the spell scroll. It is a Dominate Being. This is a 9th level spell, and Barry is going to have to make a wisdom.
Is it a
saving.
charm?
It is.
He is immune to being charmed.
But my storyline.
But your scroll just got burnt up.
All right. He tries to use the scroll, and it does not, unfortunately, work on Barry the Bone Golem. Does he have any bonus
Unfortunately.
actions? No bonus actions that I can see. Lovely. Cool.
Wonderful.
All right. So,
Man, we're gonna wipe the floor with some pygmies.
and this Babao is going to look over at the individual who is flying above it, and is going to weakening gaze on Kertz. Kertz, con save.
Wait, I'm like 100 feet in the air.
20 feet around it. Okay, never mind. In that case, it's going to look at Barry. who
Barry
would
and the
be
Afriti are at
closest.
least 40 feet in the air, buddy. You said that the Afriti flew up and then Barry followed.
You're right. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is right now next to Cinna, and is going to weakening gaze her. Con save. Blue dots on you. Natural 1. All on a failed save, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. So, do you use anything that use strength?
No.
Oh, she wants to punch it.
All right, cool. And I'm gonna put blue and blue on you guys, just so I remember that you guys are up in the air. Curtsy boy.
Well, not gonna be up in the air for long. I'm gonna fly just right above the succubus. I'm gonna have the celestial healing touch me, and we're gonna hope this might kill me. Okay. So I'm like 100 feet above the succubus, right?
Sure.
Are they flying?
No, they're down at where Cinnamoira is.
Okay, hang on. And how fast do you fall in a round?
500 feet, I believe, is what rules is written.
Really? Okay. I will drop concentration on my celestial.
You just gonna fucking dive bomb her?
I'm gonna dive bomb her, and since I dropped concentration and didn't make an attack, my attack will be 7th level. Inflict wounds. Got an ultimate Batista bomber.
looking at rules as written. How far do you fall
Yeah, I'm
in
looking at that
a
right
round
now.
5e?
I got
I'm
Jeremy
pretty sure-
Crawford here.
Yeah, Stack Exchange. It says 500 feet on Stack Exchange, but I don't see anything official. And Cora.
There's a section called Falling in Xanathar's Guide, page 77.
Ah, okay.
If it is less than 80 feet,
Yeah, Xanathar's Guide, 500 feet per round.
Yeah, so you're going all the way down, Kertz.
oh yeah.
All right, so recast, redo it for me. What are you doing?
Hovering the Celestial directly over the succubus, dropping concentration, and dropping down as fast as I can, hand outstretched for inflict wounds.
All right, so first off, on top of the inflict wounds, you are also going to deal to her 32. You're also going to deal this to yourself as well, and you get the 23 and the 50, so that is a total of 82 points of damage to the succubus. You take 32 points of damage as you collapse and fall prone. That was awesome. As you are
I still
falling...
have movement, so I get up.
Horrifyingly, after falling to that, he just stands up in a crater.
Why do I get the feeling this is like when people fall down like a whole flight of stairs, and you would think they would just sit there motionless, but they just pop up like a daisy.
Kertz, how would you like to kill her?
It's just an absolutely gory explosion of necrotic energy and whatever that blood is. And I'm gonna look at this poor son of a bitch right here.
Okay.
That's it. I just wanna let him know he's next.
Just Kaelor.
All right. So, to make sure I fully understand things, I believe while I was upset at my dog and picking up her shit, the giant died somehow.
Elora died as well, yes.
Okay, I was here for the Elora dying. I was confuzzled by the giant dying. All right.
I killed the giant when I died, so...
Oh, okay.
She just like unleashed actual hell.
All right, gotcha. Okay, well, you know, okay, so these demon boys are fucking with us. Do I spend the extra points? No. Kaelor's angry. Kaelor's angry about the death. He's going full rage monster. We're doing overkill. Okay, so one, since it's the only thing left alive to punish, we're going to send Brimstone after this demon boy.
Bite it in
He
the
is
butt.
100 feet up. So the Afriti is 100 feet up. Just be aware. These babos are low though. They can easily be taken. Or 40 feet up, I should say. The Afriti is with Bone Golem, the berry.
This guy works next.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that you grabbed this guy, who is the deafened dude, and your bite will hit, and this babao.
Wait, I meant the horn boy.
Yeah, he's 40 feet
Okay.
up.
He's 100 feet up.
I mean, I can still summon the wolf in the air.
All right, sure.
I mean, I'll summon Brimstone directly above him, so that Brimstone's just going on there and trying to bite down onto him. Brimstone
all right,
is
11.
currently hanging on with Hayton for dear life.
So you know, like a dog when it has a toy, and you can like lift up the toy with the dog, and it's just like grabbing a hold, not letting go. That is exactly what you're seeing right here.
Okay. All right. So how high up in the air did you say it was?
About 40 feet, 50 feet.
Okay. So let's say I use my movement to get a little bit closer to close the ranging distance. All right. Now, because I'm very angry and I just want to kill lots of things, we're also I guess this boy, Yeah, this boy. Let's kill this boy too. He'll be the second target after the horn demon.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna make this a twin spell.
Oh.
Did
All right.
Minotaur dude take fall damage, by the way?
Yes, he did. He took
Okay.
fall damage earlier.
All right. So we're gonna be trying this one out for the first time. It's Finger of Death.
Oh,
I love that
Jesus.
I love that one. It's a good one.
This is on Minotaur dude?
No, on Horn Boy, and then we're gonna go after
The big guy, right?
Big
Yeah,
guy
yes.
here.
The big guy, yes.
And then the big guy up there, the Afriti, is con save? 18, just barely saves.
Does he have
He
disadvantage?
has
'cause of the dog?
disadvantage due to the wolf.
Oh, shit. How would you like to kill the Babao and the Afriti at the same time?
Ooh.
Oh.
God. Let me read through this.
He just needs a moment.
He will not be
Oh,
son of zombie.
God.
I had this fight with Jesse earlier. He will not be a zombie.
You just you start to see all other veins underneath their blood become black, and then it starts spreading out from there, and you see like it's weird because it seems black, but there seems to be a coloring glow, like it's emanating heat from it, as they just scream in pain
Barry
and die.
and Barry giggles in the weirdest way possible. Out of 27 mouths,
It's like a choir.
like a gibbering mouther.
And I believe that's all of my sorcerer points almost.
All right, this Babao is going to do this to Kertzy boy. At
Shit.
Yeah, you automatically fail. Doesn't have a higher upcast, unfortunately. But you take 9 points of damage. It is concentrating as well. And Sporelina.
Okay, it's me, Sporelina. I am gonna cast a spell. Hold on one second.
3 dudes left, right?
I think you mean 3 corpses left.
Where are you? Come here. Imagine if I just did like Skywrite and I just wrote "Good luck, guys."
Peace.
No,
I'm going back to my tribe. This is too
I
much.
wouldn't blame you, but no.
Cast walk through trees on one of these mushrooms and get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, darn it! What was the spell that I was going to cast? Is this it? I think so. Yes, I'm going to cast Freedom of Winds on myself. And I start flying at 60 feet.
Very nice.
So I'm gonna go 10. Yeah, that should be good. And then would it be a bonus action to throw diamond dust at Kertz? Or would it
You
just
can
be
drop
a
it down to him.
incident?
You can drop it. Yeah, dropping is a free
Okay,
action.
Cool. I'm gonna do that next to Kertz, and then I am going to then use my bonus action to throw a cap at this bitch.
Okay. Will hit. Did you say you're doing it at this guy who's concentrating?
Oh, yes, that's what I said.
Yes, of course.
Totally.
30 points of damage. Con save needs to be to 15. 14. No longer concentrating on heat. Metal. Takes 30 points of damage. Halved to 15. I should take that back. Because it was halved because he is resistant to fire. I'm dumb. That wasn't fire. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Too many things. Alright, so that was 30 damage. He is no longer concentrating.
Okay, action, bonus action movement. That's my turn.
Cinnamoira.
All right, I'm just going to, turn around, hiss at little snake lady who just scratched me in the back, and then I'm gonna go waddle my way over to this guy, and I am going. Where is it? I'm gonna use Thunder Wave. So I'm gonna need a con save.
Hey, con save coming up as you see this explosion, and it is not going to hold tight. How would you like to kill it?
It just explodes. Just like hamburger meat in the air.
All right.
And
anything
then
else?
I waddle back over to this guy, and I'm going to give Kaelor my last bardic inspiration.
All right. I accidentally deleted Barry's token. I clicked it too fast.
Okay.
But it is Barry's turn next.
And since
Barry's given a round of applause to Kertz when he jumped off of his celestial. He's gonna move 5 feet this way and stop flying and fall on top of the Minotaur.
So this is what 4d6 fall damage. So automatic 17 on the Minotaur.
And then hold on. Okay, not recharged. So he is going to start pummeling it.
How would you like to kill this Minotaur?
Just like come down and pin him to the ground, and then 2 fists come down and just liquefy his head. And then he's gonna take his last bit of movement over here and last 2 hits to this guy.
How would you like to kill him?
Uppercut, just send him like 30 feet up the cavern, and then he comes falling back in an arc and splats against.
Beauteous Kertzy boy.
Who's left?
My dead body.
Elora is down.
Okay, I was just making sure. Yeah, hop over there and cast Revivify after scooping up Diamond Dust.
All right, you scoop up the diamond dust. You quickly crush it in your palm as you cast the spell, and the dust covers the body of Elora. As Elora, you take another breath of life.
I literally like it's like one of those
1.
like a Grey's Anatomy they just wake up back up from being shocked, and she just like curses in Dwarvish.
And after that moment, you hear the quieting and the cracking of the lava becoming hardened by the coolness of the area, as the body of the Celestial is very much encased in the lava tomb and the sedimentary rock, as you all catch your breath, and it is quiet once more in this crevice.
So
Which
what did we
takes
learn
me
today,
cough up
kids?
some blood.
Always stab a Titan in the eye.
I was thinking don't remove rocks and if they have fucking lava behind them.
I'm sorry about that.
I was gonna say don't attack people that just killed the Titan.
Oh, that's
That
true.
would have seemed like a smart move.
I gotta be honest, this is not how I saw this going.
This is going to Elora.
I am very sweaty. Verklempt, if you will.
Perhaps perhaps we rest before we go stomp some pygmies.
Yes, please.
Quick question, Sporelina. How much Alexandrite do you have exactly?
Why, you plan on dying soon?
Not necessarily.
I have what we have, really. It's ours. We've gold. 1,000 gold piece, a rough 1,000 gold piece, 400 gold pieces of Alexandrite dust, 1,200 gold piece rough Alexandrite. And that's what we have left of that.
So, Jesse,
So,
Food.
Jesse.
food for thought for next week.
Mm-hmm.
Using the 1,000-piece Alexandrite, 4th level ceremony on top of the Titan. What do we think that would do to Barry?
Oh my god. We'll
Come on.
workshop it.
Come on.
Thinking like
That
jump
gotta count as a lot of bodies. Is all
tier
I'm
6
thinking.
and 7 and gets his hit points up to 350. It's a fucking celestial Titan.
Those are some
I
big
love it.
bones. Also, he's kind of sealed in like solid rock right now.
Yeah, we can break through that. That's pretty easy.
His body is probably larger than the lava pool, right? I mean, this wasn't a deep room.
That's true.
Big toe
I-
at the very least.
I feel like at this point, like after Cinna sees Elora wake up, she's just kind of like shrinks down and starts like just holding a Skitter and just like, okay, buddy, I can't have you die on me too. Like-
That Batista bomb almost killed me.
That was pretty great, though.
Well, that is where we will end for tonight. That was interesting.
And we're level 14, right? Because we just killed
No,
the
you're not.
Titan.
No, definitely
We
not.
just killed, that's a lot of XP, right?
No. You were helped by the Afridi and all that.
But we also
and-
killed the Afridi.
That's true, yeah.
We didn't just
but yeah,
kill the Afridi, we
But, like-
massacred the Afridi.
80 or higher, we level up to 14.
98 or higher, you level up to 14.
I've already leveled
Oh,
to 99 once this campaign, guys. Somebody else has got to do it.
Who's it gonna be?
So, I'm thinking, maybe I got some Dice God credit in me.
Let's try it. See what's happening.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, so
shit, that
close. Damn
Oh,
it!
Cinna! You're cashing in. You're cashing in too early. Ah, 2 away, Elora.
Ugh.
All right. Well, thank you all very much. And yeah, Jeremy, take us away.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Next week, I feel like pygmies are going to be just like, it's going to be a walk in the park.
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
it does feel a little ironic leaving them for last now, but maybe
Don't
Jesse's just
fucking
gonna be
say
like,
that.
Jesse's
Don't.
just gonna be like,
fucking
actually,
say
it's a
that.
horde of pygmies. You
I was
Actually-
just gonna say.
It's an
You've just
orphanage.
doomed us all.
It's an orphanage of
not-
orphan pygmies.
It's also however many pygmies survived a firewall, a fireball, and a ball of insects.
I mean, that was on the opposite side of the ravine. There are many pygmies on the other side. The eastern
Wait,
side.
what? There's other side of the ravine pygmies.
Yeah, there were 2
Well-
factions that were
Well,
fighting.
there wasn't, but there is now.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I got more insects and fireballs, and we got some firewalls. We got some firewalls, right?
And I got some, yes, and I got some blight.
And we go and then
Oh,
go back
yeah,
to the
that-
other mushrooms and destroy them.
Just
That's
kill
what I mean by the
everybody.
insecty balls is the blight.
It's ours!
We can do-
We just gain ultimate power.
So we can do double blights, firewall, little fireball, just.
And I have a secret spell that I haven't used yet. That'll help us later.
Secret spell.
Secret
It's a special tool that will
spell.
help us later.
If only the
Dark
the finger of death was finally on a humanoid.
secret spell.
Okay,
Wow,
I
what
love
does
you
it do
guys.
with
Good
that?
night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.